Okay, so it's April 12th, 2015, and it's a nice day, and this is the Gonghe Reservoir, and in this little arm just down below us here, I'm standing underneath some power lines, and that's, you can probably hear them on the video. There's some high voltage going through that. I can hear them. Hopefully it doesn't affect my camera. But down here you've got little fishermen's nets, and they pit lamp. I'll zoom in on it. They pit lamp for small fish. Eat just about every fish they catch. And this is the Gonghe Reservoir. If I pan around here and zoom in as I go, over there, that way, that's looking basically west. Over there, that way, is the number 4 farm. Just see it maybe coming into view. That's the number 4 farm over there. Gets a bit shaky when I video. Zoomed in, but come around. The hatchery is just down here. That big red building you can see the red roof of, that's the new hatchery. And the old hatchery is to the right of it. And just a raceway flow through hatchery, and then panning around, oh, yeah, here we go. These cages coming up, if I can stop, yeah, these cages here are the new aqua cages, and they're in place waiting for fish, and of course for the aqua barge, which is in at the moment a little bit of rebuilding. And keep panning around. Oh, up that arm there that you can see straight directly behind the aqua cages is where all the little fish are. That's kind of the smolt area, and there's about 3 or 4 farms in there, little smolt farms. Probably too much biomass in one, and then way down the lake down there towards, that's Gonghe proper down there. That's where I live at the moment, and struggling to get zoomed in, but there's another farm down there called the number 1 farm. So that's the Gonghe Reservoir, and I'll pan around the countryside a little bit. Kind of a sort of a desolate high country plateau or high country area. Not very many trees, as you can see. Hopefully this power lines aren't affecting my video camera, but lots of sort of water erosion. No trees. There's not a lot of rain, but when it rains, because there's no trees, you get erosion. So just to zoom in on some of the, it's quite neat countryside, really. Different, extremely different to what we're used to, and that's all water eroded hills. And I'll pan look down here, and you can see it's a little bit more. And then now kind of looking, I'm not really sure actually. I'm thinking I'm probably looking up that way, is like you head that way and you head into Inner Mongolia and then Mongolia proper. Some mountains in the background, and down at the van there we got John and our driver. They're waving, and today we're taking another lady with us to town, and we're heading off to Gonghe or Hainan, depending on which pronunciation or which name you use. And so I'll just pan back around and back to the lake. So yeah, you can hear those power lines. I'm probably getting affected. I'll probably have cancer later on. And this is basically the headwaters, or the first dam on the headwaters of the Yellow River. So, Gonghe Reservoir. Just down below me here, you can see all of these. The farmers are just starting to dig up the dirt. It's springtime, and so they're digging up the dirt down there, and they've got water. And I imagine in in a little while it'll be things growing. So that's the little pan view of Gonghe Reservoir. Yeah, quite the place. Okay, take it easy. Rusty Smith 2015, Gonghe. Yeehaw! Okay, a little bit of driving. It's our driver. Don in the back.
Hello.
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 And a little bit of driving. We're now going to Gonghe. And give you a couple of minutes of video. Get a bit of a view of the countryside. Lots of water erosion. Not that it rains a lot, but I imagine it does at some stage by the look of the hills. Oh yeah, this is the road to Gonghe. You've got some small little, I don't think anyone's living in those anymore, but you've got sheep herders. And a little corral there for sheep. Another one over here. Oh yeah, someone's living in this one. Had their sheep in there this morning by the looks of the earth. Pretty wild looking countryside really. John calls this the end of the earth. I think most people in China call this the end of the earth. A lot of people in Beijing, when you say you're going up here, they don't even know where it is. They go, where? So the other day when we came, a couple of days ago I think, we came here, yesterday, maybe the day before, came to Gonghe to get some stuff. John got bit by a dog the other day, so he had to get a jab. So there was a donkey here. He's probably still here, a lazy old donkey. Nope, he's not here anymore. There you go, there's some video on the road to Gonghe from Gonghe. I'll keep videoing till the top of the hill. Roads a little bit like Mexico roads. We're at about, I think the lake's at about 26, maybe 2,700 meters elevation. And then you drive here from Jining, you reach about 3,500 and then you come back down to the lake. Real different type of scenery though, compared to a guy who's been living in the rainforest for the last 25 years. There ain't no rainforest here. Okay, there you go, the road to Gonghe. Bye bye.